Hello and welcome to this edition of Big Sky 35, the YouTube Hall of Fame ballot for 2025. Let's just jump right into it. Not much to say. I'll talk more about it Saturday as well. But first is going to be Dom, Statement Sports Cards. The young man's been in here for a while now. He's been on my show. Talked to him a lot at the National. Loves the Hall of Fame, loves modern baseball, loves numbers. Me and him are kind of the same. He loves his vintage. I love some vintage too. But he has made a great spot for himself in our community. Next is we all need to see this, the one-man kazoo, because I'm Carlos. I don't have to say much after that. Just, somebody that's really helped me out and got to be, I call a friend. I can talk to him anytime. And very good guy. Bobbles and Ball Cards. Another guy that's on Carlos's channel. I've known him before before he was on Carlos. I've known him a long time. It's probably been 5-6 years. I don't know. Stayed with him at Atlantic City. Got to know him real well personally. He has great insights in the hobby. Does other things like me, has a lot of interest. So Bobbles and Ball Cards. Next is Mike Canadian Cards. One of the greatest people. Sent me one of my first care packages, caps. I will always remember that. And first line was, "I don't want anything in return, just like your channel." Thought that was awesome. Really good guy. Sorry, I think I had a touch of a virus or something, so bear with me. Next is Chris from Missouri. I think he's my only 3-year guy. But man, he came on the scene out of nowhere, just, grinded, asking to be on channels. But he knows his stuff. Dealer side, purchasing side, has great insight in the hobby, I think now has an understanding of modern collectors, and even he searches out for and asks questions of people that have been in the community a long time. Instead of finger pointing and stuff, he asks questions to better understand. Awesome guy, like where he comes from. Yeah, that's all I have to say on that one. Shoebox Legends, another guy that well deserving in the hobby. Does some hockey stuff. I try to find some hockey guys and baseball guys and stuff like that. He's a collector. I love collectors. Next is my brother from another mother, Hitman 23, New York, New York. Mattingly, plus we have a list of what things he collects. I love that. I love him saving beat up cards. I think that's great. Me and him share the catchers cards. Yeah, he is just we've stayed together in our group last couple of years, so he's in our group chat. Just really good guy. Love the way he collects, his card room setup, all that. Next is Ken's Cardboard, another team collector. Love the team collectors, man. Colorado. I'd like to see their insights, how they do it, especially if you're collecting players and stuff. What are you looking for and how you go about it? Next is another. I forgot I had this group on my list, the 3-year group. The Insert Revolution podcast. I don't get to see them live because I am in bed when they start. I go to bed about the same time most of the time, so I get up so early. And I know that's no excuse. Amish Dave will tell me he gets up early to go to work as well. I just can't do it anymore. But I just count to make sure I have my 10 on here on my list. Great group of guys. I watch their replays, laugh, giggle, and again, people don't pull. You're gonna know where you're standing with those guys. Last is going to be somebody I haven't seen a lot of talk about is Victor True Rookie Cards, RCS, whatever you want to say. He's a man. He came in. Yes, he specializes. Do we agree on everything? Heck no. But man, he's just a guy that, again, when I first started, me and him kind of started. I didn't start. Well, I guess when I looked, he got in touch with me when he first started, like my layout of my room. When I first started doing my Sundays live, he was on. He was one of my first guests, and you know, we stay in touch. We don't talk as much as we used to, but he's busy, and he's really grown his channel, and it's something he's grinding to do, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, congratulations on the success with that, and keep doing what you're doing, man. You know, put out a book. What else can you say? He is one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. Gives great man hugs. Next is going to be what we call the vintage of the hobby. So much of the history, the people that came before us, the guys that we had to struggle before it was just easy to, you know, do it on your phone and upload it. You know, my friend group is these guys. They're already Hall of Famers, most of them in my friend group. So I get to learn how the beginnings. They tell stories. I just shut up and listen when they're talking. They'll pull up guys on YouTube while we're sitting at the house chatting. And, you know, I just sit there and listen, man. They introduced me to some of them one year in Chicago. You know, a couple I still, you know, we'll talk when we see each other at shows. You know, I'm honored to know some of the OGs. And I thank Brad and the group for putting this together. I think it's been a cry for it. Yep. And this is, you know, if you love history, this is the history of YouTube to get to know. First is going to be Josh Johnson 55. So Amish Dave is twice on this list. Again, man, another guy, great man hugs. Just, you know, do you you got to get to know Amish Dave, his background, and you know, again, he's gonna tell you like it is, and he's a great guy. Next is BD Kane, another player, team collector, just like his style, man. Another guy through Myco again, and Ed. Next is Daniel 14619 Ty. This guy doesn't get enough credit. He doesn't have a lot of subs, but he's been doing this a long time. He sends out care packages. He's still acting like it was before COVID with that, when everybody was doing that. He goes to shows. He's really enthusiastic. He keeps in touch with you. He talks, you know, if you see something you think you like, he imitated me on my daily pack rips, which is not imitation, or I do your thing, bro. I liked it. So Ty, man, there you go. Now it's the stemming. Again, met him through Mike O's channel on his sales and stuff. Just in the chat, another guy that does, you know, team collector stuff like that. I'm gonna go with team collectors, man, and collectors. And Eastern Connecticut Sport Cards is my last OG. So Mike Fabian, man, should be, like so many of these other guys, should be in. He had to leave the hobby for reasons. When he did, he just deleted his channel and got kind of, you know, even though we all knew who he was. Thing was, is I just started following when he did that, and then I end up, they invite him, and I didn't put two or two together. David was like, "Oh, Fabian is gonna stay with us," and I met him. And I was like, hey, I sub to you, and then you just disappear. And and so that's another great guy. We all talk daily. Our house is going to be fun again this year. So that is it for my ballot. If you're not sub to these guys or know much about the OGs, because there's a lot of new people. I'm sitting there. I've been thinking. This is when I'm going to talk a little bit. So sorry. I feel like a lot of people that came around my time came into YouTube. As a lot of them are gone. I'll have my 8-year anniversary coming up. So here in another month. So I've been doing this 8 years. So there's a lot of people that was before me and a whole lot that came during the pandemic or right after. Even a lot of people during the pandemic has kind of gone away. And this community's really grown, and this community didn't start in 2019. The first cards I said were probably shown the first day YouTube opened. There was other file sharings before YouTube that people were doing this on. Shoot, I started before 8 years on Twitch. I had a live channel where I played video games, and I started doing stuff on there and moved over to YouTube rather quickly. But I did a few videos, and yeah. So I did not realize how long I was doing it till about last month. I looked at one of my my oldest video, and I was like, "Oh crap!" And I was a young man then, not as gray as I am now, and yeah. So it's been a journey. I am on the fence about this whole YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame. The good thing is what Ed said. It's a shout out. It's a shout out show, and that's not a bad thing. That is all actually pretty good. It's I try to get my friends, talk them up. There are a few channels out there that I'm keeping my eye on that I looked that's not quite hit the 3 years, and I trying to look at some smaller channels and promote them through this. And did I hit all? No, but I don't want people to be discouraged. For this, this is, it's a popularity contest, 100%, and you can only vote for so many people and things like that, and people have reasons. So, it is what it is, and don't get discouraged. Keep doing your thing. Remember, I'm hoping most people are doing this for themselves to either meet people, show off their stuff, or just have a extension of their hobby like I do, or I do all three of those, or catalog what you get. All 4 reasons, and just remember why you started doing it, and just keep having fun with it. That's it, man. Sometimes this community can get a little toxic, but here lately it's been kind of boring. So I guess this will mix it up a little bit. So until Saturday, like, share, tell a friend, subscribe if you haven't. Check these channels out. Thank you to my new subscribers through this. Thank you for all the votes. And until next time, see ya.